Professor Nordell here, and I'd like to show you how to embed a PowerPoint in your blog. The first thing to do is to go to slideshare.net and open up a free account. So once you pause the video, go do that and then come back when you're ready. It's free, it's easy to do. So here is my account, and once you've set up your account, then you would just come over to Upload and upload your PowerPoint. One thing I want to mention about SlideShare.net is, for whatever reason, the first 3 slides of your PowerPoint, if you have a hyperlink in the PowerPoint, those hyperlinks won't work. So maybe you could have a title slide or a couple of introductory slides without the hyperlinks, just so then when they get to the when we get to the 4th slide, the hyperlinks will work. So once you've uploaded your PowerPoint, you come over here to your profile, and if you click on My Uploads right here. So I have a bunch of them on here, and say this right here is the PowerPoint you want to embed in your blog. You click on it to open it up, and then scroll down a little bit, and you'll see right here there's a couple of buttons. And what you want to do is click on Share. And when you click on Share, you can see right here, this is it's called Embed Code, if you aren't familiar with it. It's the code that you'll embed into your blog. So if I click on that, it shows me the size right here, which is 599 by 487 pixels. That's pretty wide, and it might be too wide for your blog. So I would just come down and click this a smaller size. If you ultimately put it on your blog and it's too wide and bleeds over into the sidebar area, please go with a smaller version. Okay. Then I just click here on the embed code, and I'm going to copy that code. And now I'm coming over to my blog. This is my test blog right here. Over here, you may not have noticed this, but there's the Compose tab and the HTML tab. HTML, if you aren't familiar with it, stands for Hypertext Markup Language. And the Compose window is what you've been doing so far, where you can just type and add your photos and so on. But what we want to do is make sure when we're adding this embed code from SlideShare is to click on HTML. Because if I paste in my code right now under Compose over here, you can see all the computer code. And if I come over to do preview, that's not a very fancy looking blog. So I'm just going to delete that. I'll come over, this is a key thing, to click on HTML, and then I can paste in my code. I can take a look at preview, and voila, there's my PowerPoint. And once it's published, it'll have full functionality. One thing I want to mention, and I've used Blogger a lot, and if you're embedding videos or PowerPoints, I'm just going to make a suggestion. I'm just going to delete everything here. I'm going to come back to Compose because I'm just putting in sample text. Here is my, or let's say, here is my timeline. I hope you like it. I just find it's really good to put in some placeholder text before putting in the embed code. It makes it easier to work with the embedded PowerPoint. So I can come over here, click on HTML, and we'll see now that here's the code. Here's my timeline, and since I hit Enter to make the space, there's the code. So I want to come to the next, right next to that little triangle there, and that is exactly where I'll paste in my embed code. So when I go back to Compose, I've got my text, everything's looking good. I can go to Preview, so it's not going too wide. Again, if it goes too wide, you can go back to SlideShare and choose a smaller width on the pixels. And then when I go to publish, just up here, I click publish. I can go and view it. And here's my timeline. And also it's really nice right here, I can click on full screen, and so we can see it full screen. So there you have it, how to embed a PowerPoint in your Blogger blog.